particular bike was campaigned by a British racer called Tony Rutter. He was World Formula 2 champion 4 times on the run until he had a bad accident which inevitably ended his career in 1985. This particular bike that we're looking at here was actually built up out of what was left of the crashed 750, and obviously of anything of this sort of era which is bespoke is very hard to come by parts for it, etc. My personal history with the bike is of such of being a mechanic, preparing the bike, maintaining, helping with the race team.
The aim of the project was basically to show the whole reverse engineering process, right from 3D scanning all the way up to a completely finished part, a functional part. And like all good projects, it started down the pub with a conversation with Guy, where he basically said that he was missing a carburettor on his bike, and I said to him, you know, we could probably 3D print one, and it escalated from there really.
Nick Pericles basically showed me SolidWorks, which I was very impressed with, and then from there a 3D printed carburettor, not one of the ones off of the bike, but a 3D printed carburettor.
The first stage of the reverse engineering process is to 3D scan the original component. We got one through a contact that we borrowed, and we actually 3D scanned that. It's a bit like taking a photograph, but it's 3-dimensional and dimensionally accurate. And the scan that I've produced for this project was accurate to about 25 micron, so it's plenty accurate enough for what we need it for.
Still, the question is there, would it actually work? Because it's a very, very complicated bit of equipment, a carburettor. So we took it a step forward and literally, okay, if we think it has been printed and all the small tubes, orifices, etc. in the carburettor are there, they are on the drawing, are they actually being printed? Let's blow it through, see if there is actually air coming from this point A to point B, etc. Yes, that stage was completed. Next stage, do you think it will run? We stuck it on the bike, and lo and behold, touch of the button, away it went. First time wonders don't usually happen, but with this particular carburettor that we're going to show you actually running, this is the first time, one shot, and it worked from day one. As soon as it went on there, we pushed the button, it ran.